Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Thanks for tuning in to the Unsigned Showcase and kicking your week off with a Monday grind. We've got 6 bands to give a spin today, but I'll just quickly mention the old Monday grind t-shirt again. I messaged the people who do the printing for me and I was like, man, this has come out really badly. Not how I expected. It's really thick. It's really kind of crackly. You can't fold it. It stinks of plastic, all this stuff. It's white around the edges. I was doing all this. And they're like, oh yeah, that's totally your fault for doing the design like that on that kind of printing. There you go. That's about it. I was like, oh, all right, thanks for that then. Totally my fault, is it? So there you go. No refunds on this stuff. And I ordered 3 of them as well, which is a pain in the ass. Right, we've got 6 bands to give a spin today. This band's called Repeat with all the X's, and they've got Casual Violence. Here we go. Yeah, man, this was a dope one. Great natural drumming, riffing out the wazoo as well. You could hear the bass farting away, blip, 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 in the background, and a cool vocal and a video. Dope. This is a new band to the channel. Need more listeners. SUMISA with Decomposition. Yeah, wicked. Man, big noise, but man, that sounded absolutely great. The drums popping away in all your different ears. God knows where these guys are from. Mexico, by the looks of things. Dope. Man, have to check these guys out more. This band's called Vaginal Reflux with Golden Shower in the Restroom. Here we go, some gore grind. Man, gore grind bands are on a different trip, and if people knew about it, they'd be going crazy. These guys are from Hungary, so we're from all over the world today already with just 3 bands so far. Really, really dope. I want to say, if someone came to me, if a gore grind band came to me, and I do mix in, and they said, look, we need to do a vocal style like this and vocal effects like this, I'd have absolutely no idea where to even start to get that kind of almost like underwatery, bubbly sound that it had on that one, with like kind of weird phasing and stuff on it as well. Man, I'd have absolutely no idea even where to start with that. So super dope that they figured that stuff out. This band is called MONOCRUST, and they're Burning Lies. Sick. Man, I cannot lie. The best thing about grindcore, in my opinion, is the drumming. And you'll know that if you watch this channel, that I'm always gushing about drumming. But man, without this kind of drumming in grindcore, it just wouldn't work. Having the blast beats, having just all over the kit, working out every section of the kit, and fast and technical as well. It just wouldn't work without that element to this kind of music. You know, if they were just keeping the beat or just stomping or something like that, it just would not work. The fact that there's so much energy coming from the drum kit in this music, just really, really stands out and pushes it over the limit. Absolutely sick. That drummer was just amazing. Loved it. This band's called NEQUIENT with Christofascist Zombie Brigade. God, we've had some names as well today. Here we go. I would have no idea what to describe this music as in terms of a genre. Grindcore, hardcore. Man, there was so much more than that going on. Metal, blackened edges coming in here as well. It's kind of just like some avant-garde metal is I guess how you'd say it, because there was just so many edges coming together that, you know, you wouldn't normally slot together or expect to hear in those kind of ways. Really, really dope. Again, the drumming was absolutely insane. Just really cool ideas coming out of that band. Definitely cool. These guys are called TRUEANDTRUE. They're praying with the boys, and this is how we're going to finish off the show.
When I close my eyes, do I still belong? Would I be better off? Pray with the box! Swallow tongues on me! Nothing can save you now. I drowned in the well. Turn inside out. A back for the gang. Holding out for the best part. Set out violence. The cosmic and real. Fading red again. To feed on years. Eyes that follow me. Across from my home. No sound will follow me.
That went really quick for me. It was only 3 minutes. Man, I really, really enjoyed this one. Let's just have a quick more look. So I think this is the first time on the channel. They've only got 48 subscribers, which is crazy. Looks like they're from somewhere else in the world as well, which we haven't checked out before. Man, I just like the overall tone and fuzziness and electronic edge to this one. Obviously, they're still a band, but they must be running through some really fuzzed out electronic pedals to get those kind of tones out the guitars and the bass, and even on the drums as well, sounded like. But man, just a great overall fuzzy, thick, kind of high-endy tone to it. Didn't have a lot of bass, but there was bass in there. It really kind of just filled the highs and the mids with that fuzz and that thickness, and it kind of encircled your head with a thick, like a thick, foggy kind of feeling of fuzz. Sounded really great. Felt really great to listen to it. You could kind of sit in it's like nestling in cotton wool or something in all the fuzz. Really, really enjoyed it. And then I love that vocal over the top of it to bring in that hardcore edge, emotional screamo edge to it as well, and just roughing it up even harder. So yeah, I thought these guys were absolutely great. And the fact they've only got 48 subscribers and not many listeners is an absolute crime, because these guys are thinking outside the box. That's a really nice sound on the ears that you just don't hear very often. So I'd love to hear more of that and hear more people working with those kind of tones as well, especially from real instruments. If you didn't see the band in the video, you could have easily thought that was all just synth stuff, just big, thick, synthy pads. But no, it was guitars and bass. So really, really nice to kind of transformed your instruments to create those sounds, and then be able to play that instrument with those sounds, you know, because if you're playing a keyboard, it's totally different to playing a guitar. But if you can create those padded, thick, warm, fuzzed out sounds with your guitar, with your bass, you can play them in a different way. So yeah, really, really cool. I'd love to hear more stuff like that. And hopefully all the bands that have been on the channel today watch the show, go, hey, he's checked out our stuff. We'll keep sending it over to him because that was dope. Because that's the whole idea of the channel, guys, if you haven't realised already. If you're in a band, or if you know of a band, if you're on YouTube yourself and you're like, oh yeah, I noticed this wicked band the other week and they haven't been on the show yet, just head over to the website, send them over. It's all free to do, and we'll get him in the queue and check him out as well. So that's it from me today, guys, and I think that's going to be it for me this week. I haven't got anything else lined up just yet. So have a great week, whatever you get up to, and we'll see you next Monday for the grind. Cheers, guys. Bye.